Hello everyone, welcome on into Concave Tarot. This is Sunny and I am getting on to do a collective reading on the soul space. We are going to be centering in on the soul's experience of being and wanting. I felt led by the Spirit to do this reading today. I feel prophetically hearing from Spirit that there are a lot of people out there during this particular season and this particular time that are dealing with a lot of spiritual pain. I feel that energy very heavily. I was shuffling these cards, which this is one of my decks. The Signature Smile in Me Oracle deck, arisen from the burial, Concave Souls and Wanting. And this card popped up, nurturing the longing spirit, suffocating during the burial of thyself, attempting to rise from death. So this is going to be the main energy we're working with today. And as I said, this is a collective reading that includes all zodiac signs. And this is definitely going to be a reading where it will be full of messages for you to receive. If it resonates with you, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I believe this reading will give clairvoyance to messages that need to be heard concerning the soul space, particularly as it pertains to the wanting phase, when your heart has betrayed you or your heart is suffering. And as a result of that experience, our soul is yearning. Our soul is continuously yearning, desiring, wanting, and needing. But today we are focusing in on the wanting phase, particularly pertaining to longing. A lot of people are in the longing spirit at this time, suffocating during the burial of thyself. So a lot of you are in hiding. You've buried yourself beneath some type of pain, spiritual pain, deep seat, rooted pain, attempting to rise from death. There is some evil. I keep hearing that intuitively right now. Some evil, some darkness that's lingering. So actually, I'll leave this here for the energies. I'll light us an incense so that we can raise the energies above the surface and above the ground of this earth realm. We are asking and seeking for guidance from the spirit realm. We are asking for our wishes to be granted. We are asking for what we are longing for to be received. We ask that from the divine at this time. I'll also light us some sage. Let me get this. Get us some sage going here and clear the energy space for the soul to receive messages that it needs for the collective. We ask the concave souls to release their pain, release their suffering, release all of the toxic energies from past lives. We ask for them to enter into our space and allow us to see what we cannot foresee on our own. We ask the concave souls at this time to give us the grace that they feel that they didn't receive while living on this earth realm. We come in peace with the souls that have passed on before us. I hear them asking for peace, and I hear them longing for what they didn't receive on the earth realm. And some of those energies are aligning themselves with us. And so this is why we need to do a deep dive today as we attempt to get ourselves out of this longing spirit. I hear that very deeply. And arising thyself out of the burial. What I want to do, I'm going to center in on the soul space. I'll pull a couple of cards for the heart space. That'll be from my Unrequited Love Oracle deck. But I want to get some messages from the embers of the veil concerning the longing spirit. Spirit, what messages do we need to know for the collective, for all zodiac signs at this time? What do we need to know concerning the longing spirit? What are we longing for? What are we attempting to arise ourselves out of? And why are we in the spirit of rising out of death? I'm hearing a massive rebirth for the collective. What messages do we need to know for the longing spirit? For the collective. Spirit guides, allow us into the passageways. Allow us to see what needs to be heard. Give us a divine message from the universe. Allow us to see what we are longing for. What messages do the collective need to know at this time? What messages do the collective need to know at this time, Spirit? Please let us in behind the veil. Allow us to receive the embers that are releasing themselves into the atmosphere for the relinquishment of our pain. What messages do we need to know for the arisal of spirit from death and the entering into a rebirth? What messages do we need to know here? Collective, what do we need to know? What messages do we need to know, Spirit, for the collective? All zodiac signs. All zodiac signs and the collective. What do we need to know? That's too many cards. I'm going to pick one more card. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, we have here concerning the longing spirit, the suffocating spirit, surviving. A lot of people have buried themselves in this pain, and it's centered around longing. And there's a longing spirit that has been suffocating you. I don't know who this message is for, but it's for someone. And this is not a reading based on time. But if you click on this reading, it's meant for you. At whatever time you click on this reading, look at that time. See what that angelic number is and look up that message as well. But this is not about time. Whenever you click on this, video is meant for you. There is a message here for the collective. But concerning the longing spirit and arising out of this suffocating spirit, we have here daily do I despair and hope unforeseen. So there is a longing and a hope for the unexpected. You know, they're hoping for things not seen, expecting when you don't even feel like there's any hope left. So this is really centered in around on this longing spirit. You know, daily are you despairing? You know, there's a lot of desperation in being able to validate yourself, being able to hope and reinstill hope and the unforeseen, because it's really hard to hope and expect when your spirit has been drowned into a heavy weight like this energy that I feel when this card popped out before I did this reading. Then we have tree trunks pattering about the grounds of hell. This is a very strong energy here, as what this tells us is there is a stagnation, and this is stemming from the space of hell. There are demonic forces that are anchoring this energy that you're facing. This card in reversed would be the sounds of angry angelic mourning. This would be the angelic hosts fighting on your behalf, you know, listening to your cries. But that's not happening because it's in the reverse here. So this tells me that there are demonic forces that are keeping you stagnated based on the story that you are telling yourself. I don't know who needs to hear that, but this message is about rewriting your story. What story have you been listening to? What story are you telling yourself? And it's the story that the demonic forces are utilizing to utilize you as a host for the destruction of your own life. And it's centered in on whatever you're longing for. Then we have searching for liberation. So you know that you're dealing with this pain. You know that you're dealing with the longing spirit, and you are seeking for liberation. You're searching to be liberated. And this is really centered on, I feel intuitively, centered in on you wanting to liberate yourself. And that's why you're suffocating right now, attempting to rise from the burial, because there has been an internal death for someone. I hear a giving up spirit, but this is not the time for you to give up, because you need to keep honing into this energy and searching for your liberation, whatever that may be. And the liberation is not going to be found in this longing spirit. So that message you really need to hear is going to be outside of the extremities of this pain here that you're holding on to. Then we have, right now is the only appropriate time to detach from self-denial, to live on purpose. Right now is the only appropriate time to accept pain. Hierarchical pain, lest we find ourselves amiss to divine sacred elucidation, living within the fleeting promises of evil. This is directly related to this energy. So this is telling you, stay centered in on liberating yourself. You need to focus on your divine purpose at this time. Right now, you need to detach from self-denial. Self-denial is what's holding you trapped in this longing spirit. You need to live on purpose at this time. Right now is the only time to accept this pain. You know, if you don't accept it now, when will you? Or else you will continue to live in these fleeting promises that the evil is promising you. Don't listen to the whispers in your ear from evil devices. Whether that be energies, people. You may be having, Spirit is telling me, people in your, that you believe are in your corner, but they're not. Don't trust these people. You know, keep your heart space safe. You know, be mindful of the energy that you're allowing into your spirit. Because right now is a very vulnerable time for you, because you're already suffering in the longing spirit. And these people that you're around are not going to understand that, unfortunately. You know, they may hear you out, or they may, you know, talk to you about, oh, you know, be fine and all that kinds of stuff. But that's not helping you, you know. It's not helping you right now. What's going to help you is listening to what your soul is yearning for, you know, and what your soul is wanting. And what you're wanting is liberation from this longing spirit. And you need a rebirth. And that's why, oh, here we go. This solidifies it. That's why you're walking in silence, because you don't trust these people. You know, there's an evil energy around, but you don't trust these people. You know, even if they're, you may have some people that are really for you and that are seeking to help you, but make sure you continue to walk in silence. You know, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. I'm hearing that from the spirit, you know. Remain open to receive, but walk in silence with what is really, what you're really working towards. I'm hearing that from spirit. Let me pull some messages here concerning the heart space. And this is going to be from the Unrequited Love Oracle deck, Concave Encapsulation Divine, Keeper of the Concave Souls. I just want to look into and see concerning the heart space. And we're going to get into some messages from your romantic love life, your partner, you know, whoever's in your life right now concerning your love life. And then we'll get into the tarot to get confirmation on those energies. But right now, let's see what's happening with the Unrequited Love Oracle deck to get messages from the heart space. What messages, Spirit, does the collective need to know at this time? Let me fix these cards so you guys can see those still. For those energies, what messages for the collective do we need to know, Spirit? Connect us to the concave soul chambers. Allow us to enter beyond the chains of the concave souls that are trapped in hell. Allow us to be arisen from the burial. We ask that those souls be untamed and they are released from entrapment. We ask that we receive the highest messages concerning pain, concerning healing from this pain. We ask for the divine messages that Spirit is going to give us for the collective. All zodiac signs, please. Collective, give us about 3 more messages. Concave souls, please. What does the collective need to know concerning this longing spirit? That's too many cards. What else do we need to know here concerning the longing spirit? Rebirth, arising from the burial of this pain. What do we need to know? What messages do we need to know? One more card, please, for the collective. Okay, let's take a look at this here. Okay, so we have love couldn't trust you. Then we have the stars have surrounded you, which is great energy for the pain that you have been experiencing. I'm going to go back and review these cards, but I just want you to see them. Then we have the unrequited love of me. Then we have the great gasp. Then we have, after the love I wanted was all I wanted, still needing, still wanting, and still yearning. And then the last card we have is after the yearn is rejected, the Chamber of Dead Hearts. Wow. So with this energy collective, there is definitely a yearning, and the longing spirit is centered in on your romantic life here. There is some grave pain. There has been grave heartbreak here. I don't know who this message is for, but there's heartbreak because you gave your love freely to someone and you feel like love couldn't trust you. But Spirit is here to tell you that love could trust you, and it did. I'm feeling intuitively that the love wasn't reciprocated, you know, or it's either you or the person you're dealing with. But this message is stating that the love was given, but it was not reciprocated on the other end. And that's why the stars are surrounding you, because this love was most important to you, collective. The stars are surrounding you to heal you from this pain. This also speaks to wish fulfillment. Maybe this person that you were dealing with were your wish fulfillment, you know. This is the person for you, you know. This is the person that you wanted. They may not even be a soulmate connection. But this person is who you want. This person is who you wanted. And then we have the unrequited love of me. So this is confirming that the love was not returned. And this also, there's a delirium factor to this card, which I should state, which I'll go through the readings. But these cards are in stages. And this stage is one of the delirium phases. 3 billion tears, cloud of Lucifer's vision. So there is a bedevilment and there is an entrapment of the love of Lucifer. So it is, excuse me, excuse me, collective. This is a pseudo-based love. It is a love that is not real. It is love full of promises, but no action, no guarantees, you know, and you can't afford to live like that. And so that's why you're still longing right now, because you gave your love out and it was not reciprocated. This was an unrequited love for you in some way or some form. And so now you're in the energy of the great gasp. You're trying to breathe, you know, and that's why on the longing spirit card, it talked about suffocating. You know, you are really suffocating through this pain. And this delirium phase speaks on the subject of habitual love hunger. So you're still hungering for the love you didn't receive. You thought that this was going to be it, you know. And wow, that's so heavy. I feel that energy, collective. I don't know who this message is for, but if you receive it, please comment to me so that I can help you. And if you need a personal reading, please let me know. But you are in the process of exhaling, trying to get out of the suffocation of knowing that everything you've done has been in vain. And so after that, we have, after the love I wanted was all I wanted, still needing, still wanting, still yearning. So you're in this, your heart is broken. You know, this is the delirium phase where your heart broke while sleeping. you know. It's like everything was going fine, and then all of a sudden everything deteriorated overnight. You know, maybe this person did something you weren't expecting. You know, all of a sudden they turned on you, and all of a sudden you became the enemy, you know, and you tried everything. There's nothing you could do to turn this back around, you know. And so you're still longing, you know, for what you thought you had. You know, you thought you finally found your person. But it turned out that wasn't the case. And so now this person has rejected you, you know. It's a sad experience that you're in right now, because your heart not only is broken, but this speaks of the chamber of dead hearts. And be careful not to harden your heart at this time, because that energy space is here that you are possibly considering, you know, blocking your heart and closing the doors to forever. And don't do that. Spirit is saying, don't do that, because this is the delirium phase that speaks on what really matters now. And what matters is your heart, and remaining open. You know, don't allow this pain and this longing spirit to consume you. Don't allow it to blacken your heart. I keep hearing that intuitively. Because of the rejection, you may have rejected this person, you know, take it how it resonates. But for the collective, there has been a rejection, and it's been very hard for you to cope with that, you know, with that rejection. But Spirit is saying, remain open. Don't close your heart off. Don't lock, you know, don't shut the doors to your heart and throw away the key. That's not the answer. Continue to walk in silence. Continue to breathe, and continue to search for your liberation, because that's where you're going to find peace. Spirit is saying. Okay. So now we're going to get into messages on love from your person. I'm just going to get these cards here. Back organized. And I am going to get the messages from your person for the collective. Spirit, guide us in the right direction for the messages from the collective's person concerning their love life. What does their partner, their person need to say? What, especially considering the longing spirit, we ask for messages concerning the longing spirit and the rejection. Somebody in this reading is feeling very rejected, and very, very broken on the inside because of this rejection that they face. And not all people are strong enough to face that kind of rejection. You know, rejection is already hard as it stands, but facing that is a different story. Spirit, tell us what the collective needs to know concerning their person. What does their person have to say concerning this after the rejection? Concerning the heart space, how do they feel about the collective? Tell us, Spirit, give us the highest divine message for us to receive for the collective, all zodiac signs. What message do we need to receive here? What messages do we need to do we need to receive here? I said soon because I was focused on that as soon as I saw it. Oh, this is, wow. What other messages do we need to receive from their person for the collective? Give us messages for their highest good. Give us real-time messages. I'm going to pull about 3 more cards just to get an actual message from your person, collective. Okay. What messages do we need to receive for the collective? What messages do we need to receive, Spirit? What messages do we need to receive? Okay, collective. So we've got soon. I'm going to contact you soon. So your person is thinking about you. They're wanting to connect. They're wanting to speak with you soon. They are wanting to reach out. You may start receiving messages. They may contact you by phone. Then we also have no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. So you're heavily on their mind. Next, we have playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting it to get your attention. So this is one of the problems here. You know, this person is maybe a player, you know. They may have been a player before they met you. Because here, no one compares to you is the center of this energy here. Underneath, no one compares to you. We have attention of others. I'm addicted to attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. So this person is an attention seeker, an attention hogger. And they are basically like the shifter, you know, the chameleon, you know. And this is a person that screams insecurities, a person that is afraid of love. And that's why they rejected you, Spirit is saying. This is why they rejected you, because they're used to playing games with people. They're used to being able to come in and out, you know, talk to people for, you know, maybe 3 months, let them go. You know, they're used to being able to have that player energy, you know, being able to do with and act the way they want with people without any repercussions. But you came into their life and you showed them what real love is. That's why no one compares to you. And this was a scary place for this person, Spirit is saying. And whoever this is resonating for, this is for someone. And now they can see, they know this about themselves. They know that your love is real. And they know that they were either trying to scare you away, or they were either pushing you away, or they were holding their true emotions back. And so they cry in private. You know, I'm hearing, you know, whether, you know, you all may still be, you know, talking and still in a relationship, but it's on the rocks, or you could be separated from this person right now. But you may be living with this person. This is not just about a separation. You could very well be still in this relationship. But at night, you know, they may, or when you don't see them, maybe when you're at work or something, if they cry in private. And they think about you all the time, and they think about, you know, how amazing it would be if they could actually get themselves to accept your love. You know, they're yearning and desiring for that, but they're just so accustomed to being able to run from those fears. And a Spirit is saying that this person has faced rejection, you know, and that's why they rejected you. But they also know that you feel like home to this person. You are home to them. When they're with you, they feel like they found home when they met you and when they got into this relationship with you. They say being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. You know, and so they're conflicted right now, you know, about how they know how they feel, but the conflicting part is letting go of playing these games. Because you don't want to play games anymore, collective. You're tired of playing games. You're tired of playing the cat and mouse. You want a real commitment, you know, and this person is unwilling to do that right now. They want to. And it's not that they're not incapable, but they're used to this player energy, and they're used to being able to get away with that. You know, they're used to being able to manipulate, to get what they want, all those things. Let's get a couple of messages from here. Tim, okay. I'm going to get a couple of messages from here just to solidify the love messages from your person, collective, all zodiac signs. I'm going to pull about 3, and then we'll get into the tarot. What do we have here for the collective? Message of concern. Okay, so we have distant horizons, privileged lady, and message of concern. So this person may be at a distance from you, or you all have maybe taken a break, you know. Maybe you all went no contact right now, just to think over some things in the dynamics of the relationship. They see you here. This is almost giving me Empress energy, the privileged lady. They see you standing in your, well, I'll say they view you as the full package. That's what it is. Spirit is saying you are the full package to this person. And that scares them. You know, they've never been with anybody like you before. And that's what's scaring them. They want to reach out. They're concerned about how you feel, you know. And so they're going to send you a message. They're going to reach out. I did see that earlier in the reading, that they were wanting to reach out when we saw the soon card come out. They're going to contact you soon, and message you about something. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on for the collective. Spirit, what does collective need to know? What does collective need to know, especially concerning their longing, spirit, and the pain that they've been facing at this time? Tell us about the rebirth. Tell us about what the collective should expect during this time. Give us your highest and divine messages at this time, please. What does the collective need to know? All right. Spirit, give us the highest divine message. Give us a prophetic word. Let us know what needs to be, okay? So we've got 4 of Swords. We've got 7 of Cups. What do we need to know? Collective, please. We've got 7 of Wands in the reverse. Oop, too many cards. We have the Chariot. We have Knight of Wands in reverse. Wow. I just did a reading for Taurus, and it's funny because the King of Wands came up reversed in the center of their reading, and now it's the Knight of Wands. So for the collective, what does the collective need to know? Give us the highest divine message. Oh goodness. 3 of Swords. So there's a heartbreak. We talked about that. The rejection. This is centered in on the rejection. And whoever I'm speaking to, you're in a lot of pain right now. And you're heartbroken, you know. And I really feel for you. And I really send healing energies your way. Because I do see here that you're trying to heal. 4 of Swords is the card of healing. And you're in your mind a lot about how to navigate your pain. Spirit, let us know what needs to be known. We've got 4 of Pentacles in reverse. We've got Page of Pentacles in reverse. And we also have Nine of Swords in reverse. Wow. Let's take a look at the main energy at the bottom of the deck. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. And then we have Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, conflict in reverse. Okay, so the conflict, there's been a lot of conflict in this connection that you have. There's been a lot of conflict, and neither one of you are willing to throw down your sword. So there's heavy conflict going on right now, and Spirit is saying someone's got to give. You know, you got to, and you particularly, whoever I'm talking to in the collective, you are in the process of, like we talked about earlier, searching for liberation, walking in silence. But while you're doing that, go ahead and throw down your sword. Don't fight anymore. Focus on your healing, which is what we see here. Then next we have Seven of Cups. So you're either looking for options beyond this connection, or you're looking for options and ways to heal yourself. And you're letting down your guard, you know. This is Seven of Wands in reverse. You're letting down your defenses, which is great for your healing. And this is coming in fast. Something is coming in fast. I'm going to go in and clarify these. But just from your reading, you're doing some healing. And your person didn't show up for you like they were supposed to. That's why this is in reverse. They didn't show up for you like they needed to. And that's why you're heartbroken. They rejected you, knowing that they didn't do you right, you know. They didn't care for this connection like you did. And so you're heartbroken. This is your current energy. And you're choosing not to hold on to the pain. That's why you're in the liberation phase. You're choosing not to hold on. This person may come in with an offer, but it looks like you're going to reject it, you know. So just think about that, you know. Keep an open heart. You know, if you feel it's best to reject that person, then please do. If you know that it's not healthy, especially if, you know, it's a toxic situation. We also have Nine of Swords. So you're trying to free your mind of this person. You're trying to free your mind from this experience. What time is it sitting right now? Let's clarify Four of Swords. Why is Four of Swords here for the collective? All zodiac signs, please. Okay, so we had the Hermit come up in reverse. Four of Wands coming in reverse. So you're healing from this connection. This was a commitment. You know, it may be a long-term commitment. I'm not getting marriage, but I am getting, and it may possibly be, you know, if it relates, you know, if it resonates with you, let me know. But this was definitely a committed relationship because we've got Four of Wands in reverse, but this has come to a halt. There is, the Hermit is in reverse, so you've done some internal work. That's why the healing cord is here. The work is not done, Spirit is saying, though. Oh, karma. This was a karmic connection. A karmic connection. And they're working on a plan. Planning to make a decision concerning your love. It looks like they are sad because you have closed them, you know, closed off. Why is Seven of Cups here? Seven of Cups, please, for the collective. Oh, it's too many cards. Seven of Cups for the collective, please. Emperor. Wow, I saw that before. So this, the Emperor has showed up. And that's here because this person, this player energy, that's their control that they have. And loving you, they were afraid of your love. And that took them out of their control space. And that's why they ended up rejecting this connection, because they're used to being able to come in and out, you know, play people. And I would even say almost not even come in and out. It's like they get off on playing games with people, you know, playing mind games, petty games, you know, playing on your love. And you don't have time for that, collective. You don't have time for that. You know, we rebuke that spirit now. Why is the Emperor here? You're showing up as the Empress. The Empress embodies all of the queens in the tarot deck. This is also Taurus energy. I might be speaking to a Taurus here, the Taurians. But this was for all signs, all zodiac signs, the collective. But really this is speaking to, look at that crown above your head. The stars surround you. Remember when we saw that in the reading? Wow, that's amazing. And this person sees you as a light, you know. This is really hurting them that they didn't do you right. Oh, we have the Fool popping out. They want to take a journey. That's the option. You're the option. You know, they want to take a journey and try to see if they can heal this connection possibly. Why is Seven of Wands in reverse? Spirit. We have Queen of Wands. This is you. Like I said before, you are letting your defenses down. You know, you're tired of defending yourself about this connection. That's what Spirit is telling me. You're tired of, oh gosh, look at that energy. You are tired. That's why this card just popped out of my hand. You are very angry and you are very resentful right now. And that's why you're choosing to let those defenses down because you don't want to experience that anymore, you know. So you're opening yourself up to your Queen energy, you know. Why is Queen of Wands here for collective? All zodiac signs at this time, please. All zodiac signs. We have Six of Pentacles. So there was an imbalance in this connection. And that's what we see here. This just confirmed there was an imbalance because this person wanted to continue to play games with you. And you don't have time for games. You want give and take. You want 50-50. You know, you want to be given what you've been gave, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know, and there's an imbalance and you don't want to accept that anymore. So you're choosing to let, you know, that go. What else do we have, Spirit? Oh, we have the Sun, wow, in the reverse. So this person, you know, you thought was your son. You know, this is the happiest card in the tarot deck. But it's in reverse. You know, you really thought that this was the connection of a lifetime. You know, but it didn't turn out to be that way as of now because you're dealing with that player energy, you know. Why is the Chariot here? Something's coming in fast for the collective. What do we need to know here? Coming in fast. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is really great. This is, you know, great home life, stability, foundation. Might even be surrounding your finances, you know, but things are looking good and fast because you chose to start focusing on liberating yourself. That's why. So although you're going through this pain and this heartbreak, Spirit is saying that you will get through this heartbreak, you know, and spirits are on your side. We have Eight of Wands. Your person may be wanting to contact you and reach out, but they're slow to move. But while they're slow to move, you know, even knowing that they've done you wrong, your come up is fast here, you know, so don't let that stop you. You here, collective, you are arising above this narrative. And they are going, you know, they're slow to move and slow to contact you. They should be contacting you. It should be upright. And they should be conveying how they truly feel. But they're not doing that because it's in the reverse. And you don't have time for that, you know. Why is Eight of Wands in reverse, please, for the collective? You've already walked away. So we've got Eight of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. And you're moving into calmer water. Why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse, please? Knight of Wands in the reverse for the collective, all zodiac signs. We've got Seven of Pentacles. So this person, your person, they're looking at this as a massive loss. You know, you see all these pentacles. They really thought, well, I shouldn't say thought. They think of your relationship as, you know, having a lot of growth potential. you know, and they see it as worthy of investing, you know, you're worthy of being invested, you know, at their time with and all of that. But they know that they have to turn this energy around. They would have to come to you as the Knight of Wands and come quick because you're tired of waiting. Why is Seven of Pentacles here? Why is Seven of Pentacles here, Spirit, for the collective? The Page of Swords. So they're watching you. You may be being watched. You know, they may be watching you on social media. You know, they may be, you know, trying to see how you're doing because they haven't, you know, there's no contact. So they're looking. They may be afraid that, you know, I saw Six of Swords. That they see you've moved into calmer water. I saw that at the bottom of the deck. So they're looking to see, you know, is there somebody else that they're interested in, or, you know, but they're not moving fast enough. You know, it's like, why ask those questions of Spirit if you're not willing to do the work? Like, you have to be willing to move quickly, because whoever I'm speaking to, you're not wanting to sit around and wait anymore, you know. See, look at that. Four of Cups in the reverse. Definitely a missed opportunity on their part, is what Spirit is saying. And they're really hating that they missed this opportunity. They're feeling like they're missing their opportunity. But it's in the reverse because they are going to contact you. They want to possibly see how they can win you back over, to alleviate this heartbreak. Three of Swords, please, for the collective. Oh, we got Two of Cups in the reverse. So the connection, wow. This was a very, very painful either ending or argument. Maybe you guys just changed words, you know, or, you know, this person, you found out something that they did, or, you know, but whatever it is, it's very, very, very painful. That really, truly caused, it was a situation or scenario that caused this abrupt ending or this abrupt heartbreak. Excuse me. Because as I said, you guys may still be together, you know, but there's definitely a heartbreak here. And there is pain, which is causing you to have this longing, Spirit. Two of Cups in the reverse, please, for collective. Two of Cups in the reverse for the collective, please, all zodiac signs. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Look at this. You are going to be